What's up, YouTube? I'm here at ARG States in Altoona with the winner, Dylan Dembski, here to give you his first place deck profile. So without further ado, what did you play?
I played Mecha Frieza. This leader is amazing. It take a life to play extra cards for free, which is just absolutely incredible. So we'll get into the deck profile. I played 4 Majin Boos. Just one cost draw card, too good. Played 4 Sensu Bean. This card can be free with the leader, which is insane. So you're just untap 2 energy. It's crazy. 4 Coercion. Also, when it's free with the leader, you untap an energy. It's bonkers because you can just tap out and just not care. We played 3 Objection, because you can Objection turn 1, and that's awesome. 3 Monaka, because this is draw 2. Every card that says draw 2 is amazing. And then we play 2 Jockos, because this deck doesn't play a lot of ways to combo, so this helps you stay alive later in the game.
And how'd you like the Jocko in the main deck?
It's incredible. It actually won me a lot of games. We played, for green cards, we played 3 Gokus, which is basically Boo, but just bigger. We played 4 Gotenks. I love this card. Late game, this card just eats opponents' hands, and it's just, they can't handle it, especially when you put more than 1 on board. And we played only 3 Gohan. The 4th was just a little cloggy, and you just never really needed it. We played 4 KO. This card is insane. This won almost every game by playing more than 1 of these. It's just crazy. And then 4 Super Saiyan Gotenks, because we're playing green, and this is probably, other than KO, probably the other best green card. That's all the green cards I played. And then for the yellow cards, the 10k boost, obviously. And then we played 3 Bloodlust. This card's nuts. Even after the new ruling, you just hit the 3 drop and they just don't get to do it anyways. They get to keep some cards in their hand, but it's alright. It's better than losing your hand. And then 2 Crusher Balls. And then that's all for the yellow cards.
How'd you like Crusher?
Crusher wasn't great. It didn't really do anything. In testing, it was really great against like the aggro matchups and all that kind of stuff. But I only played 1 matchup where it actually came up, but other than that, it kind of got sided out. And then the last 2 cards were 2 Trunks. And that's the main deck.
Going to the sideboard?
Yeah, we're going to the side deck. I played 3 Cell Absorption. This card doesn't come in a lot, but decks that can't awaken themselves or Starter Coup, this just literally eats Starter Coup alive. Like this card makes the Starter Coup matchup like almost free. Like you resolve this, start resolving. I played only 1 Starter Coup today, but I resolved 2 of these against him, and the game ended. Like he had no cards in his hand. I woke him, and it just didn't matter. He just died. And then I played the 1-drop Frieza in the side deck, but I didn't find space in the main deck to fit it. But it's mainly just for like aggro matchups, and because that's this deck's hardest thing to deal with is anything aggro, because you need your life to do things. But yeah, it was only for aggro. Then we played 2 Mass Saiyan. Mass Saiyan was okay. I sat it in 1 time. This will probably be something different. I don't know what it'll be, but it just never really came up. And then 2 more Crusher Balls and the 3rd Bloodlust. Like I said, the 2 Crusher Balls never really came up, but the 4th Bloodlust came in a bunch for all those. I played like 2 Cell Chain decks, and this was clutch. And then we played 2 more Android 16, and they didn't come in at all. Those will probably be switched for something else too, but it just never really came up. Even against an aggro deck, I never really wanted to decide it in. And then the last 2 Jockos. This card's amazing.
So how'd your matchups go all day?
Great. I only lost 2 games all day. One to an Android player that I played round 1. But other than that, Most of them were 2-0s, not super hard. When we played, that was like that's the hardest game I had all day.
Yeah, it was super grindy.
Yeah, it was super grindy. I won in time.
Yeah.
Won in time in game 3, but yeah.
And how did you have any bad matchups or anything, or everything pretty much went smooth?
I played one Vegeta player, and he made it. I was like, all right, got all scared because he's playing Vegeta, and this deck like loses pretty hard to Vegeta. That's his worst matchup. And he was playing the blue-green version, and I just like hit the objection, and I just got like way ahead of him, and then he's just like behind the whole time, and then I just 2-0'd that matchup.
Awesome. Well, congratulations on your first place. And before we go, you have any shout-outs?
Shout out to Jordan McCree for hitting me up with the deck. I basically stole his list. I like changed one card in the whole list. This is basically the list he top 16 at Indy. I think it was Indy.
Yeah, I believe it was Indy.
Indy, whatever the last regional was. But yeah, that's it.
Awesome, man. Well, congratulations again, and have a nice
Thanks.
day.
You too.